Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to be learning how to set up an age question. So previously we worked on the setups for purchasing questions like the chef or the hairdresser buying the tools of their trade. We've also worked on those coin questions, dimes, quarters, nickels, pennies. We've also worked on kind of the adventure questions of you went on a hike, you went on a bike ride, you did a running session of some sort. And then we have the mixture questions. You might be mixing different types of coffee or maybe jelly beans and candy corn on that one question. So we've already learned how to set up 4 different types of questions. So I'm really proud of you. I know this can seem overwhelming. So again, keep watching those videos. The more you see it, the more you're gonna absorb it, okay? So you can do this. You might not be there now, but yet, it's a yet, you can, okay? So let's check out this little cheater box. So I would highly recommend printing this worksheet. It is posted on Canvas. And let's check out this little box. This is an informational box, so let's check it out together. So if you see these words in a word problem, here's the math symbol or number you should be utilizing. So words, if you see is, was, were, will be, that's where our equal sign is going to be located. If you see older, that's because we're going to be adding numbers because someone's older, like I'm older than, well, all of you. So we're going to be adding lots of numbers to your number to get to mine, which is 172. Okay, than is a flipboard, right? We're going to take the 2 terms and we're going to flip the order in which we write them. Times, well, that's an old school term for multiply. Typically we use the word product, but we're going to use times. 3 years ago. Well, hold on, stop and think. 3 years ago. Well, how old were you 3 years ago? So you're right now, you're like, well, how old am I now? Minus 3. And you're coming up with a number, right? Because 3 years ago is subtraction by 3. 2 years ago, subtraction by 2, excuse me. 1 year ago, subtraction by 1. But then we also have not just stuff that might have occurred in the past, we have maybe word problems that are going to occur in the future. So, in 3 years, well, how old will you be in 3 years? Well, I'm 52. In 3 years, I will be 55. So 52 plus 3 is 55. So that's an addition sign. In 2 years, well, I'll be 54 because I take 52 and I add 2. And in 1 year, I'm going to add 1 to my age and I'll be 53, baby. So we got our little cheat box. Now remember, every problem that we're working on currently, we're setting up 2 equations because we're setting up what we call a system. We have 2 different unknowns and we're going to create 2 equations. But on this front side of the worksheet, we're really just practicing each equation in isolation. We're just practicing getting one style of words down. So we're just going to practice. The back side's more the spicy side. So we're just going to practice on the front. So let's check it out. First one, I see it says, Tina is 30 years older than Bob. Okay, Tina is 30 years older than Bob. Is. The number one thing we should be looking for is where is our is, was, were, and will be. Where does our equal sign get thrown in this little equation, right? I want to know that. That's my number one go-to. Where is my equal sign? So here we go. Tina is. Okay, well now we know where the equal sign is. That's nice to know. T for Tina is what I would go with. T for Tina. Now let's read the other side. 30 years older than Bob. Okay. Well, I see that older is our plus. We have that in our little cheater box over there. And than is a flip word. We're flipping the order in which we tackle these 2 terms. So Bob will be in the front of this problem and 30 will be in the back. So let's tackle that. I'm going to use B for Bob. Older, 30. Cool, okay, all right, that wasn't so bad. So we have T equals B plus 30. That is one of our 2 equations that we'd have to learn how to set up, okay? I'd like you guys to try number 2. Go ahead, it's the Sally one. Go ahead and set up that Sally part. So Sally is 25 years older than Manny. Go for it. You guys can do it. Let me give you about 20 seconds. You think you got it? Let's check it out. So we're on question number 2 here. Sally is 25 years older than Manny. So we're looking for the is, was, were, and will be word. That's going to let us know where our equal sign is. Ah, there it is. I'm going to use S for Sally. Make sure it looks like an S, not a 5. That'll get confusing. Older, that's our plus. Than, that's a flip. So Manny is going to trade positions with the 25. So we have Manny plus 25. Cool. I hope you got it. Did you? Nice. If you didn't, erase. That's why you have erasers. And let's give it another try. Why don't you guys try 3 and 4 on your own? Go for it. Give it a try. Make sure you're using that table at the top too, those helper words. All right, let's take a look. Frank is 35 years older than Tom. Frank is, that's our equal. We're going to go with Frank, F for Frank. 35 years older than Tom. Older is plus, then is a flip word. So we're going to go with T for Tom plus 35. The next one is word, boop, boop. I'm going to go for Y for yummy. And then we have Peter, older than. We have a flip word. We have a plus word. And we have P plus 14. Congratulations. You now know how to set up one of the 2 equations. You should feel proud of yourself. So I'm going to stop the video here, and the next video will start with how to set up the second equation. Okay? Good luck.